The following movie is rated I.
Look what we have to review today in Cheezy's garage. Gizmo gonna help review a 330 watt portable power station on a recommendation of you guys saying that I should get one. And that 100 watt flexible solar panel should power it pretty good. That's what they recommend. I like the idea of having something that you don't need to put gas in. 330 watts is a little small, but it's very compact and you can run a lot of things with 330 watts. It does have a pure sine wave inverter inside of it, so you can run computer equipment and sensitive equipment. Looks like it's got a USB type C and 3 USB A 3.0. What's up? You done? Comes with a 12 volt adapter, 110 volt adapter for charging. Here's the power block for it. And it also comes with the solar adapter. That's a nice touch right there. You agree, Gizmo? Let's see how much battery power this has. 50%. Shows you the wattage draw. Oh. Has a light too. Look at that. That's pretty neat. You can run DC power. Shows you how many watts. And USB power shows you how many watts. Wow, these things are pretty high tech, huh? The user's manual has a nice large print and is written in English. So this also has an SOS mode for the light. You double click the light, Morse code S O S. So let's get this thing fully charged up. We'll run it through some tests tomorrow. That's plugged in on a wall charger.
The next day.
The rated capacity of this unit is 288.6 watt hours. It weighs 3.3 kilograms, which is 7.3 pounds. So it's not too bad. The charging voltage input is 12 to 24 volts, up to 60 watts. The AC adapter is actually 60 watts. You can use a solar panel that's 12 to 24 volts DC at a maximum of 5 amps. The car charger is 12 volts and 60 watts also. The rated output power is 330 watts. It is a pure sine wave form, which is great for electronics, as I've said. It has a 360 watt overload protection circuit. The 12 volt outlet is rated 12 volts at 10 amps. DC output is 12 volts at 5 amps, these two DC outputs. The wireless charging on the top is 5 amps. So it's not a fast charger if you have a Samsung. But it's nice to have a charger on top of the unit too, isn't it? The USB output on these three are QC 3.0 at 18 watts, and the Type C is rated for 60 watts. So let's see what that does on my phone. It says fast charging, and it says it's drawing 9 watts on the screen. The internal lithium battery is a 7.8 volt, 37,000 milliamp. The operating temperature is 14 to 113 Fahrenheit. For charging, it's 32 Fahrenheit to 104 Fahrenheit. The unit measures just under 8 inches wide by 6 3/8 tall by 6 inches deep. And it does have a convenient carrying handle Let's see if we can get a good reading of how pure the sine wave is on my little scope here. Well, it's not a square wave, but it's not really a sine wave. So I hooked up this TV. Let's see when it draws a little power. This TV says it's drawing 11, 12, 13 watts. I plug that into a outlet, a wall outlet. So I guess it's not too bad. Let me look at it again. Pretty close. Not terrible, really. So it is showing 60 hertz. Pretty consistent 60 hertz, that's for sure. Not too bad. So I guess I gotta find a DVD to throw in that, huh? So I got a 12 volt slow cooker that I picked up a while back. I don't know if you guys remember that if you watch my videos. Let's see how many watts that thing draws. 71? I would think it would draw more than that. Alright, what are we down to now? 99%. Huh, all that playing around. 71 watts, huh? How about wedding crashers? 18 watts, roughly. Boy, that would last a long time. Watching a small TV. That's not wedding crashers. That's enough of that. So I got this floor fan, it's a pretty high powered one. Claims to draw 2.65 amps. I'm trying to figure out what I can use to run this down, and then I can hook my solar panel up to it. Alright, so low, 230 watts. 240 on medium. 268 watts on high. I guess that's a good test. It's almost 300 watts. See what time it is. I already been running it a little bit. It's 2:07, so I've probably been running it since 2:06. Let it run down a little bit. So it should run an hour, and this is only 262 roughly. Check back in about a half hour, I guess. It's 240, and we're at 32%. And the unit actually staying pretty cool. We'll check back in a little bit. 260 watts divided by 120. 2.16, so it's almost 2.2 amps. 2.75 amps at full load, 330 watts. We're down to 20%, and it's 242. 19%. Then we'll hook that solar panel up outside. Let's see how many amps that 100 watt solar panel will push to this. I think it said at 100 watts it takes 6 hours. 100 watt solar panel will be 5 to 7 hours. So 100 watt solar panel will actually charge it faster than the 12 volt plug-in and the 120 volt charger. It says don't connect to the AC port while you're charging, but I don't know if that applies to solar panel or not. Also says to disconnect it when it's fully charged, which makes sense. Down to 14%. Also says to charge this every 3 months. This also comes with a 12-month warranty. It's keeping it pretty cool. 9%. Alright, it's at 4% and the battery's flashing. We'll let it run all the way out, boys. Still holding. 1%. And that's it. And what do we get for time? 2:59. So it ran for just under an hour. Let's hook her up to the solar panel. It's nice that it comes with this adapter. It's one of them flexible solar panels I picked up. It's saying it's doing 45 watts. It's supposed to be a 100-watt panel, and it's in the direct sunlight, but it is working. So we'll let that charge up for a bit. It's 3 o'clock. It's been a half an hour, and we are at 11% charge. 10% every half hour. It'd be 20% in an hour. It'd only be another 4 hours, so it'd take 5 hours to charge. Is that right? 4.5 more hours and this will be 100% if it continues at that rate. But I think the sun will be going down because it's 3:30. I'm plugged into the 12-volt circuit. It's like 48 watts. So what do I think about this nice little compact unit? I think it's great if you want a small unit. It's very compact, has a lot of features on it. Charging a phone feature is kind of nice. It's not too heavy. I guess if you want to go hiking, it's a little heavy, but it's pretty compact for hiking. It's great for a small vehicle like this. I think it's a keeper. It's a good unit.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Hit that bell if you want new notifications on new videos. Links for products used are in the description and on MotoCheez.com. Thanks for watching.